You know, there's been quite a bit of weird things in League, and the Skarner Rework is one of them. They recently nerfed Skarner for top lane, nerfing his W damage and his passive damage a little bit, which is fine for jungle, as they compensated by buffing his Q, giving him more damage there, and also making it where you can hold the rock for like quite a long time. You can hold that bad boy for 5 seconds now. Yoink. But there's also this new juice of a build. So, starting off with the runes here, we have Aftershock, Shield Bash, Conditioning, and Overgrowth. That's all going to give us a lot of tankiness for free. Which, you'll see in the mid game, Skarner is all about being this vanguard, being in front, taking a lot of damage, and dealing quite a bit of damage himself. Secondary runes, Magical Footwear, Approach Velocity saves us 300 gold and helps us stay on top of the enemy whenever we slow them, which is basically with anything. And then for our first item here, we're going to go with Heartsteel, an item you may not even know exists in the game, especially for a jungler. Now this bad boy is pretty expensive at 3,000 gold, but it gives us 900 HP. It has quite a paragraph of a passive, but basically what it does is make it where whenever you hit the bad guy, you deal damage based on your max health, and then you gain permanent max health as well. Which is pretty beast for Skarner because you're fighting very often. And then that also opens up a lot of secondary item options where you want to get HP and resistances as you go. On every single recall, every single stat. The first game I played a Skarner where I was trying to build Bruiser, it was so obvious that it's like, nah, that's not really the juice. And then after playing with this just a little bit, man, HP and resistances, that is all you need. And then you become an absolute menace. For the shards as well, check this out. 8 ability haste and then double scaling health on the shards. So it's like even those are going to be giving us just, it's all utility across the board. For the jungle path here, I'll be pathing down. I'm against Mr. Brand. Looks like he starts on the bot side and will be pathing up. I definitely don't want to be pathing into Garen. And if there's any action on the bot side here, or mid lane, then I can get involved by being on the bot side. Skarner's clear is pretty good, and you definitely have the option to full clear in the early game, over and over again, because getting levels puts you ahead of the enemy, making you tankier. Remember, you have to tank multiple people, so being a little selfish with your farm is not that bad, so long that you're getting a level lead. And then getting to level 6 is also very important. So I'm finishing my clear here. It looks like my bot lane is pushed in. They haven't exactly done any meaningful trades, so ganking bot lane is not my main priority. What I can also do to avoid vision would be eating over this wall, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine for now. Well, they spot me out, but that's honestly okay so far. W, auto, rock. Whoa! Flash. What is the deal, guys? Q. I have never been blasted so... W. I can't move. I have never been collapsed on so insanely as a jungler, as a tank jungler. To the top side, Bob. What the fuck? My mid lane has push, and still, here comes the enemy mid laner. Ay Dios. Whatever, man. So, Brand's gonna get that double scuttle. It is what it is. My bot lane was pushed in, and that'll show me. I had the right idea, too. I could avoid that vision if I just eat from here to here. But they were really on it. Now, Brand could really mess up by moving into the top lane here. So I'll be in position as the Gromp is respawning, and then we'll see. Pick up the rock and then into the bush. Looks like Brand is not here. And let's try to get the sweep onto Mr. Garen. I helped. Garen has TP, so we're not going to touch the wave, and then it's back to our camps. Where Brand full clears, damn, he had the time to full clear to top, and then walk all the way bot lane, too. He's going to full clear back to top side, we're going to go to bot lane. Now, the enemy spent a little bit of their sums, too, so we may be able to capitalize on that. The first turn, you don't have to get anything done on Skarner, but as a tank, if you get the enemy sums, then the second turn here is going to be when we capitalize on it. Or we have some ruby crystals too. It's going to be a whole lot harder for the enemy to pile on, you know, dog pile on top of us. So as we clear down, I'm looking to get level 5. I'll get that off the raptors, and then we'll be in position for a play. And if there is no play, we could always start that dragon. This is on the new patch in which the wood groves now spawn at 6 minutes too. So we don't have any plays on the top side for the second turn. Skarner. Small crab. Collapsed on by a billion people at once. Bink, bink, Bink. Into the river, Bob. Let's try to flank that bot lane. Echo is pretty safe. Can always dash away, so... If I move into the bot lane here, they probably have an idea if they're already moving, so... I'll go ahead and start the dragon. If I start the dragon, then I pull the enemy towards me. We know that Brand Ints is clear on the top side, so... He's probably playing for those void grubs. So I'll just play for the dragon. Smite it preemptively, since I have 2 charges. It'll take us long enough, so we'll have the second smite coming up. My allies aren't helping me, so hey, I'll be playing back. You guys are gonna have to find me on this dragon. I'm all alone. An ally? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nice. Balling is super trading. Brand is behind them, so if I dive, well, it's gonna be an issue. Holding that rock. Seems like they have the idea that we're here. Let's try to get this scuttle while we can. Need 2 more camps for level 6, and then we're truly online. It's very, very lucky that the Brand didn't take those void grubs, though. So we're going to continue to stay on the map here. Clear those progs and get level 6. No reason to really push the pace of the game here. By resetting, going to the void grubs myself. Then on the next reset, we get even tankier. It's always HP whenever we reset for this heartsteel, so... One thing about HP too in the early game is that no matter who's hitting you, you're going to be tankier against them, whether it's physical or magic damage. And that part's pretty beast. Especially where it's just so much HP. Check it out. Giant spell. And then I could get the Crystalline Bracer, which only gives me 50 extra HP. So we'll get another Ruby Crystal and a Control Ward, and back to the top side. Now I can play for the Void Grubs. Void Grubs really help the Tristana. And with my ulti, I have more playmaking potential, so now... If I find the Brand in the river, for example, then I can actually capitalize on that. With all my camps up, though, it is running a risk to start those Void Grubs, but my Tristana should have priority, which she doesn't. And we'll kind of play it by ear. Both my soul lanes have ulti, and so do I. And I want to use mine on the Brand. Nice, let's do this, let's do this. Schmack. And then E, moving. Slam them into the wall. Ulti. Right here. Schmack. Q. Schmack. Q. Oh. Bob, I missed my rock. W. He slowed. Damn, if I hit that rock on Brand. I could assume that Brand is resetting to my blue side, so we'll just finish up the Void Grubs here. Missed out on a kill, but hey, we won the objective. Tristana didn't die. Pretty good. It's all about the rock for the damage, that's for sure. Nice, Brand didn't randomly stay and take my blue side camps, beast. Now I want to clear all my camps to the bot side. We got the dragon and we got the Void Grubs, which is a miracle against Brand. I don't know what he did on the second turn, but he did not do an objective, so he is just naturally losing now. And now, my only responsibility with my ult down is to farm. I won the objective, ulti is down, and I'm powering into the heartsteel, so I need to get quite a bit of camps and even a kill to complete that bad boy. Since the heartsteel has that stacking component, whenever you hit the bad guy, you gain maximum HP, it's going to be pretty important that I complete that sooner rather than later. And we can't do that if we are spending all of our time doing plays rather than farming. At least in this game. At least with an Arya ADC that has a lost chapter, you know? Skarner's clear speed is not bad, man. It's so... This champion is so well designed as a tank. Maybe there's overpowered aspects, but that's fine, where he's like truly the first of his class of being a true tank. And not an abomination like a Rel jungle, for example. Champion was designed to be a jungler, designed to build HP items, and it works out like that. Although it is overtly strong in some regards, I think that's just the class itself, rather than the champion being egregious. So as I finish my clear here, I need 300 gold's worth of 300 gold's worth of gold to complete my heartsteel. So if I can get a killer assist with my ulti being back up, then we're really talking. There we go. Q. E. Moving. Onto Braum. Guys, make it easy. Guys, onto Braum. Q. Flash ulti. You're coming back with me, boys. W. Auto. Auto. Q. Schmack. Q. Schmack. Nice. And they're both dead. Guys, where's Braum? Come on. Oh. Perfect. Perfect fight, Bob. Holy shit. Skarner's so overpowered, no? In the whole fight, too, we take, like, no damage. You can guarantee we are not dying. Let's reset to that dragon. We got the heartsteel completed, so this bad boy gives us 900 HP, 200% base HP regen, and then the passive, charge up a powerful attack against champions over 3 seconds while within range of them. That attack deals bonus 188 physical damage and grants you a permanent 23 max HP. That is pretty beast, man. You'll see, too. And it makes a really cool noise. So, I mean, on a dopamine aspect, especially where you're playing a tank jungler where it can be kind of boring. That part's pretty beast. It sounds like you crack their skull open whenever you hit them, so. And it's really big damage against squishy targets where it's physical damage and then a high base number like that. So we want to be attacking the carries, and that's Brand and Aphelios. Let's go on to Mr. Braum, though. Q. Auto. W. Auto. E. Yep, see you in hell, man. I'll show you to go for deep wards. I'm actually going to go for Brand's Gromp here, as my bot lane can push, and then maybe we can get the Aphelios. Aphelios way backing off. Take a couple of this guy's camps, and then we'll do the dragon. Alrighty, guys, come help me with dragon. With Skarner's passive, it deals percentage HP magic damage whenever you hit them with these abilities. The Rock and the W have the HP scaling, so those get more damage the more HP you get. And then in general, every level that you get. What are you thinking, big man? Guy's the dragon. Guy's the dragon. You don't have to fight him right there, the dragon. Not the easiest fight, but I think we win. E, slam, Q, auto, ulti. Okay, it's fine. Schmack. Oh, E, W, Q. Normal champ we're playing here. It's a normal experience, and we're playing a real... It's not a Dota champion. It is definitely a League of Legends champion. Alrighty, well, we can get very, very tanky from here. I can go Merc Treads, or I can go Ninja Tabby. I think we go Ninja Tabby, and then into the Sunfire Cape. So Ruby Crystal, Ninja Tabby, and to the top side. Somehow I'm even in CS with a Brand, which should never happen. With 58 seconds on my ulti, I'll do 3 camps on my blue side here, and then look for a play. So far with the heartsteel, we've gained 46 HP as well. Especially when a game is way more chaotic, then that item's better, but my lane's like very low and slow, so perhaps once we enter the mid game, this item really pops off. But even the base stats alone, as a cope, you know, isn't too bad. The second item that I'm thinking is Sunfire Cape. Sunfire Cape gives us pretty good damage, and then gives us HP and armor. And then the next item we can get after that would be Kainic Rukin, giving us magic resist and HP. So... giving those dual resistances playing on a 3-item spike, since Skarner can farm so quickly. Damn it, he walked away. Anyways. To the next objective, my ulti is up. Who wants to party, huh? Who wants some, huh? They FF? Bob, come on, man. GG. Final score 2-1 and 5. The power of the Crystal Scar. Welp, GG. That will put us at Masters 230 LP. Final damage dealt 5,000, damage taken 16,000, and then the real shebang. Boom, the CC score 15. Well, GG. The game ended before my conditioning was really even active. That's a new build on Skarner, Bob. I'd recommend you try it out. It's super, super strong. That heartsteel first, and then defensive boots, and then a Sunfire Cape and a Kanik Rukin, and call it a day. You're going to be the tankiest man alive. So long that you farmed well, you're going to be able to fight a lot in the mid game. So, alrighty, GG. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Alrighty, Bob, welcome back to the jungle. Playing that new Skarner. Check him out. New Skarner versus Mr. Zach. How did I get a kill level 1? We don't talk about such things. For the runes, we have Aftershock, Shield Bash, Conditioning, Overgrowth, and then Magical Footwear and Approach Velocity. Although I do like the Boots of Acidity. I'm trying out this new juice that has apparently come up. Skarner was recently buffed in the sense that his Q now deals more damage. And his Q and his W have HP ratios for the damage. So, Skarner's passive was nerfed a little bit, and the damage on his W was nerfed to hit him a little bit in the top lane, but in the jungle they compensated that by giving you a little bit more in everything that the jungle does, which is the W and the Q. And the new juice is this heartsteel as the first item, giving us 900 HP, 200% base HP regen, and the real power is in that passive, which is a whole essay, but basically you hit the bad guy and you deal a lot of damage based on your max HP, and you hit him real hard. And the more you hit him, the more HP you build up. So, since Skarner does a whole lot of fighting, that item seems to work out pretty well. And combos with his Q and W having those HP ratios. So 9% on the W, 5% on the Q. Generally here, for the jungle path, I'm going to be full clearing towards topside. Skarner has a very good full clear, Bob, and if the enemy jungler messes around and tries to skip camps and whatnot, then you can definitely exploit that as well, because we have the ability to go over the wall. But pathing up towards the top side here, we have a Quinn AD, and anytime you have a ranged top laner, it's pretty easy to send myself up there and cause some problems. Don't want to forget to use the E during the clear too. Nice! Zach was thinking the same thing, but his top laner died, so we are already ahead of the Zach. We have 16 CS, and he only has 12. We'll just keep clearing. Since he did his 3 camps in his red side to the top lane, we are naturally just going to be so far ahead of him. Mr. Urgot's going to be having a bad time too. That guy has Ignite, no TP. And guess who's going to pay him a visit here? So we can almost assume that top lane's warded as well. So instead of walking through that pixel bush, what we'll do is this Scuttle Crab first, and then we'll bring it around town. We'll go through the enemy red side and then E over that wall to try to find a gank onto Urgot. If the lane is pushed and we can't find anything at that time, that's fine. But that's what I'm looking for. Now, Anivia is trading, but she's way closer to a turret than Mr. Urgot is. Urgot, I love you. Q. E. Moving. E. Flipped. Q. W. Let's get this wave in. Well, he already used his E, so I actually don't have to help the Quinn shove much. Just throw my rock and call it a day. Don't want to take too much XP. And then ward for the Zac later. Let's reset. Back to the bot side. Want to continue just rinsing my jungle. Make sure that I'm topped off on some XP. So, look at this weird recall, man. Giant Spell, Ruby Crystal. And all of a sudden, I'm super tanky. Usually on the first reset, you'll probably get 2 Ruby Crystals, but we got, we have 500 HP. That's like, Talia, how much HP you have? That's half of Talia's full HP pool. Off our first recall. Normal. I'm playing a normal champ, doing normal stuff. Right now, it's up to my team to endure the Zac ganks. And if Zac shows, that will be my prompt to leave. But until then, I'll be farming my camps. Ashe does not have flash, so she's going to be going down. I can catch that bot wave, though. That is too big of a wave to give up. Where these guys died, that's a damn shame. But guess who's going to capitalize on it? The big man. Think. QW. And then the W sets up all the caster minions. Think. Bop. This slows me down, sure, but on the new patch here, the void grubs don't spawn until, what is it, until 6 minutes, so we have a lot of time to play with. And since this is the pace of the game, I'm really playing for my level 6. I see that they're not on dragon there, which is good, so I'll continue my clear towards the top side and play for those void grubs that are coming up. Might be a bummer if Poppy resets to the top side, but we'll figure it out once we get there. Bink. Bang. I definitely don't feel the difference of not having the boots lucidity on the first or on the second clear here. One thing to consider too is that now you can hold the rock for 5 seconds, which wasn't the case. Whoa, these guys are already in the bot lane. So here's what we're gonna do, Bob. Zach has 28 CS. The void grubs are up, but we're going to try to take his red side camps first. Whenever the enemy jungler over ganks like this, he just ganked bot, did his blue side camps, and then ganked bot again. It's my responsibility to put that feller behind, clear these camps. Now all the meanwhile too, we're powering up into just our first item, honestly. Just the first item will do the trick, because we just need that heartsteel completed. Alrighty, Mr. Urgot has shown us that he's investigating. Nice, he shows top again. Because I want to get as many camps as I can, so I complete that heartsteel sooner rather than later. It sucks that no plays are really coming to me, but hey. The bot lane's feeding and the mid lane's feeding. Nothing new. My allies, they lose. What do I do when I have losing allies? What do you think, man? E, moving. Auto W, auto Q. Nice. I like to recast that Q sooner rather than later. It deals a good amount of damage, and if my ally gets the kill, even better. To the void grubs. Slowly. Man, I'm so used to having boots, I feel so slow. Use one rotation of the QW, and then pull these guys together. You get the AoE of both the cleave of the Q, as well as the W, and the passive applying to all of them. Once they're pulled together. Bink. Bink. Then our next goal is to get that heartsteel, so I might as well just stay on the map and keep farming whatever's around, or fighting if anything shows itself, so I can get that full heartsteel off the reset. Aaliyah tried to do damage challenge. Nice, Anivia flash. Check it out, Bob. We're gonna be total assholes. Let me show you how to throw these rocks, Talia. E, moving. Q. Ooh, close. Don't mind if I do. Alrighty, just a little bit more gold here for the heartsteel. Zach, did you take your red buff? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nice. Schleim the last camp here. And call it a day. I'm gonna save my E, since they're attacking my Talia here. No. Zach, buzz off, man. Come on. Just 3 more autos on this bad boy with the rock, and I got it. No. Q? Q. No. Well, we still have Scuttle Crab, so that's good. Meanwhile, my top laner is so dead. Bob, I gotta get this heartsteel. Hope you understand. Buh. Buh. Q? Q. I mean, 9-minute heartsteel is not bad because this item stacks up the more you hit the same guy. Well, the more you hit the enemy, the more HP you get. So you definitely want to get it early, and that's why we're running those free boots, so that we don't have to buy boots. Gonna clear down towards the bot side here with the dragon being up, but especially with the pace of the game, I really don't feel like skipping any camps. I want to get super big. I want to become, instead of being small lobster, I want to become big lobster. And as a lobster, you don't get big unless you eat a lot. So part of that is going to where the food is at, aka my camps. The second part is being at the right place at the right time. Like if a whale carcass was to fall, that's where I want to be. If you want to see a really cool video, it's like a deep sea fish feed off a whale carcass that has fallen all the way down to the deep sea. And it really makes you think. Really makes you think that you're a human playing League of Legends right now. So the clear speed's not bad. Right now the Q is dealing, what, 100 on the slam? 491. And I don't have a single damage item. Once we get our boots too and get any sort of CDR, then we're really rocking. They have very good damage in the Jinx and the Urgot, so Ninja Tabby wouldn't be bad. Go ahead, ward my stuff. Rock. What? You can have the dragon, it's all yours. Mid lane is pushed in, bot lane is pushed in. Even though we are a tank jungler, Bob, objectives are a team effort, and don't forget it. But as I finish these, my team can suck my balls because, bang, I'm level 8. I'm a big lobster. Let's do this. Let's have fun. Let's be ourselves. Max our W second, and now I can look for a flash pull. I can... Basically, I want to surprise the enemy here. I can almost guarantee that the river is warded, so it's up to Zach to engage this. Q, E, W, flash, ulti. You're coming with me, boys. Flash. Come on, man. Q, auto. 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 W. Look at that damage. I was gonna finish her off with a rock. Finish that guy off with the rock. Skarner is a normal champion. He's a normal big lobster. That's right. You never seen a crustacean so big, have ya? You're used to the little lobsters that can barely even shove ya. Reset. Just like that, Bob. We're juiced. I'm so juiced. We have so much HP from this item. So here's what we'll do. We'll get Ninja Tabby, 1 no magic mantle, and a ruby crystal. I don't know where the ruby crystal's going. But just like that, I have dual resistances. I have 81 armor and 69 magic resist. Nice. So whoever I'm fighting on their team, I'll be tanky against. Resetting to the top side here, our blue side camps will be respawning. And we are in position to fight for the Void Grubs. Now careful, Zachary can be around. W, Q. 181. Not too bad. Alrighty, give them up. We're outnumbered. Quinn ADC, or Quinn top lane is not doing too hot this game. Whenever you're outnumbered in a fight, do not commit. Do not redeem. Because as they're doing the Void Grubs, I'm getting my camps. Me personally. Why are you guys fighting? Zachary Scuderi's gonna get in there, but maybe we can counter. Nice flay. Q. I'll show you how to throw some rocks here. Let's try to get into Zach's blue side here. I think I'm stronger than him. I'm level 9. I have very good items. And nobody can really stop me from invading him. I can't believe he's not on his camps, Bob. I'll clean these up and then I guess I'm flanking bot lane. That's so weird. For Zach to not defend Jinx here is so bad. Guys, dive the Jinx. Dive the Jinx. Okay, she's not here. Good job. Dive the Jinx. Dive the Jinx. E. W. Ulti. W. Auto. Ashe was tanking the whole time. Let's get this wave in. Rest in peace, man. Is Jinx a genius or just lucky? Hard to say. Back to the camps. With my ulti spent, it's time to farm. Now they have so much mixed damage that it is kind of hard to itemize. I could get a full tank item or I could go like just a full Jack show here. Okay, let's do a cheat sheet. Let's see. What are the boys building? Sunfire Cape second? That doesn't sound too bad. And then Kanik Rukin after that. Sounds about right. It just gives us a whole bunch of HP and resistances. Whenever I first started playing Skarner, I tried to play him as a bruiser. It's pretty obvious that he's not that, so... He really plays and builds like a true tank, which is just so uncommon in League, especially from the jungle role. Phew. Another rock. Oh. Come on, bounce off him. There you go. I'm bringing it around town. Oh, we lost mid, or we lost top turret. It feels so hard to find a fight, but my top side is just not very. My carries just aren't very strong, Bob. My strongest one is Talia, and Talia is a very safe champion. Born to create art. forced to do math sheets. Born to fight, forced to farm jungle camps. Well, my next goal is going to be level 11. We still have that level lead on Zac, and that will get worse and worse for him as the mid-game commences. Smite. Q. Nice one. Q, ulti. W, moving. Auto. It sounds like you break their skull open whenever you hit him with that heartsteel auto. Let's reset. We got quite a bit of gold. Let's build into that Sunfire Cape, get the bombies in the chain vest, and back out onto the map here. I'm gonna clean up the camps that are on the map and then go from there. The enemy's probably gonna get the dragon. Bot lane is like super compromised, so it is what it is. What I'm really concerned with is mainly making sure that I'm participating in whatever fights are happening. Because if I'm fighting, then it's good. If I'm not fighting, it's generally bad. But then fights like that, man, it's like, it's just a murder. It's not a fight. I just killed my Thresh. You ask another country, you guys want to go to war, and they just assassinate your leader, and it's like, come on, man. We were gonna play war. Here goes my Hades C. That's what I'm saying, Bob. Get to the top side quick. Nothing's happening down here. Balling collectively. Oh! Hello! Q, W. It's kind of cool where you can do a drive-by like that and it's not super committed. Q. Poppy's just patrolling, so that makes it impossible for me to progress onto the enemy's ground, but what I'll do here is start the Rift Herald and invite the enemy into the river. Q. Yes. So now I can annoy them to death. There we go. And they are instantly dead once again. Bob, everyone's dying. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm just a lobster here to eat, okay? Let's eat that crab up there. Even if that's my own son, I'm a lobster. I don't know any better. I'm gonna eat that guy. Let's go. Let's just bring it long for sure. Because this guy's running away. We're gonna smite. Q. Q. W. Auto. Outplayed. Every time I kill someone with this goofy ass champion, I'm like, wow. Wow, what a normal experience we're doing here. We have so much HP, man. Can I please get a single skirmish? Alrighty, back to the camps. Let's reset, spend our gold, and then we're honestly talking, because I'll be even more tanky. So most of our early game was spent powering up. You would like to have some early plays, but my lanes did not facilitate that, so it is what it is. Not my fucking problem. And as we enter the mid game here, it's going to be all about the skirmishes. If I can win the skirmishes, I can win the game. So let's put in our best effort, hunker down, and get to it. Sunfire Cape, Negatron Cloak, and back out onto the map here. So now we have 160 armor and 111... What the fuck? 113 magic resist, as well as 3,500 HP at 15 minutes. Bob, that's super tanky. That is insanely tanky for us. All because I ate my vegetables. I ate the other krill that floated down. I feel like I can move around like undeterred because I'm so tanky. Let's do this, man. Q. Q. Auto. Now we want to get our ulti onto the Jinx. I'll be back in a sec, don't worry. Ulti. Nice, W. Boom. Q. Q. Smite. W. Yes, I got the slow. Q. Q. Nice dodge. Not gonna be enough, though. Oh, W. Oh, please push bot. You got any camps for me? So no camps? Now that is what I'm talking about. That was such an easy team fight. Deals so much damage. So the main deal was that I look past the front line and then I try to ult the back line. I didn't know till I pulled them into Talia's rocks and that procs the rocks, and that's a lot of damage onto the Jinx because of that. No magic control word. Back to my top side where the camps are spawning, and we'll play for that dragon coming up in 1 minute. Where that's third dragon. It's definitely worth contesting. Our ulti's on cooldown in the meantime, so even if we look for a play, it would be in the enemy's advantage because we don't have ulti. No thanks. I definitely feel not having the CDR here, but that's fine. Well, I am like astronomically tankier. It's so worth. 19 seconds on dragon. Let's go frontline for the boys. If I'm farming red, then my team doesn't have entrance to the dragon. Schmack. Schmack. W. Schmack. Q. Is fine. E. W. Ulti. Not the targets you want, but that's the targets we got. Flash away. Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. W. Waiting, waiting. Not really gonna have anything here. W. No. No. Yes. Oh, no. Jinx gets my shutdown. Oh, my team is so bad. Scooby-Doo is so bad. I E'd the Urgot's E to cancel it, and then we lost. I frontlined to no avail. Dude, Hurricane on Ashe, pack it up!
Your turret has been destroyed.
They're definitely going to get that third dragon, so it's back to my camps and we'll path up towards the Baron. See how Jinx has 9 kills. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Schmack. Schmack. Control ward. You already know that I'm not dying. My E cooldown's pretty long, huh? Well, I can clean up Zach's blue side. I'm so tanky though. It's so weird to play a fighter champ that is a true tank. This build is so beast. It's all about this Baron as we enter the mid game. My main goal remains the same, to get onto the Jinx, which is very hard where the Poppy has, whoa, no one else to peel. Q. E. Oh, if I could have got in there, maybe. Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. My champ's real normal, as you can see. Q. Oh, I should have buffered my ulti there. Gotcha. W. Auto Q. That's so much damage. Dude, just a pathetic auto W, like, with so much damage on the Jinx. And then we've gained 200 HP from heartsteel so far. In the worst case scenario, man, this is the most nothing-burg top lane ADC support ever. And this is still going alright. For me. Listen, they got Baron. We're going to lose the game, but I got 200 HP. I got 170, 150. 170 armor, 150 MR. I can see Sunfire as a second item too. As the first item, it's so bad. It's dealt 1,500 to champions. That's so good. These items are so good. And I can't believe it. It's so crazy. Just basic tank items working. You don't see that every day. The Aftershock also making me tankier is so beast. 150 on the dragon, so we don't have to do anything crazy until then. Looks like they're trying to engage onto the Talia. Ulti. Moving. Q. Q. Onto the Jinx. Not onto the Jinx. See you guys. Everyone's dead. As to be expected. Let's clean up that mid wave before they push. Take that next mid wave. You guys dead? Yeah, I know. I know. Bye-bye. Whoa, the wall stops me? Come on. I'm riding through the wall anyways. I'll see you guys in hell. Come back here, bastard. The crystal scar. FF.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Says from here, Thornmail or Jack Show. That's an easy Thornmail. They got Zac. Well, is it that easy? They have so much magic damage. Jinx doesn't have healing. She doesn't need it. Jack Show it is. I gotta be on top of full dudes and be able to take a lot of damage. Let me move, bastards. Use the Hurricane, Ash. Use your Runon's Hurricane. What's that? You're dead. Play. Oh. Enemy ADC, ally ADC. GG.